Frankie was a kid I thought I would never be able to connect with. During my first month at Mount St. Vincent, he refused to talk to me and would shoot a death glare my way every time I walked near his desk area. Frankie has experienced some pretty serious trauma throughout his 8 years of life. He had also been at MSV almost a year before I got there, so I'm sure he was used to staff entering and leaving the school. As much as I wanted to get to know him, I understood why he didn't trust me right away. I tried asking him to tell me about himself and what kind of things he liked to do, but I was unsuccessful in forming a connection. One day, about a month into my time at Mount St. Vincent, a coworker mentioned to me that she had heard Frankie talking about a movie he liked. I also liked the movie, so the next time I saw him, I asked him about it. His eyes lit up, and he told me everything about the movie and why he loved it. In the grand scheme of things, it wasn't much, but it was definitely a good start. Flash forward a few months, Frankie still wasn't my biggest fan, but we were making progress. One day, I walked into his classroom and a staff member said, "Will you please take Frankie on a break? He says you're the only one he likes." I had the biggest smile on my face as I said, "Absolutely." Frankie and I raced up and down the school hallway and couldn't stop laughing until we returned to the classroom 10 minutes later. After a few more months, I got the opportunity to work in Frankie's classroom permanently, so I saw him every day. He still had bad days where he would curse at his teachers or run out of the classroom, but I was starting to learn more about him. Like, if he started wandering around the room, it usually meant he needed to take a swing break outside or race in the hallway. Or if he was calling out during an academic period, it usually meant he just needed a little extra support with his work. As a result, we spent much more positive time together. He went from being a kid who never said a word to me to the kid who I probably interacted with the most each day. Frankie had a tough run at Mount St. Vincent, and I may not have been with him since the beginning of his journey, but I'm so thankful I got to be one of the last ones to give him a huge hug as he left the school on his graduation day.